Where you going, mommy?
I'm going to West Virginia.
Who you going to West Virginia with?
My son.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Say that again. You going to do what?
Have a good time.
Oh, how long you gonna be gone?
I'm going a week.
All right. All right. She ready, y'all. You see she about to run me over. Taking care of mommy full time is challenging, but I'm so thankful for my support system, my husband, my children, my brother, my sister, their families, that we all work together to make sure mommy has the best care possible. All right, mommy.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too, baby.
We'll see you when you get back.
Okay.
That's my mama.
Hi.
It's my sister-in-law.
Got my mama.
Hey family, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm so thankful that you're here. So as you see, mommy is gone for a week. Fred and I are celebrating our 24th anniversary. Yay to us. God is truly faithful. And so one thing we decided to do was a home project. I have been wanting to have a pendant light over our island, and so I found one on Amazon. I'm going to link it below. I really love it. It's one that I've really been wanting. And so yeah, that's how we're spending part of our anniversary. Fred is going through the instructions to be as thorough as possible. And as a surprise bonus for y'all, he's going to be doing some narrating. Are you ready for this? All right, here we go.
What's up, family? The first thing I'm going to do before installing this light is cut the power or throw the breaker. Now I'm going to remove the existing can light and prepare to put up the new pendant light. The wires were permanently attached, so I just used a pair of wire cutters to cut the wires from the old power supply. So that's Nitra's hands, not mine, y'all. Alright, what we're doing here is trying to measure, and you'll see why later. Right here, I'm just pre-drilling the holes to attach the base plate to the ceiling. I'm installing my anchors. Since I'm not screwing directly into a stud, I'm using anchors to prevent the base from falling back down once I screw it in. Okay, notice how I switched from a drill to a screwdriver. Well, I kept dropping the screws, and my screwdriver has a magnetic piece that I can use to hold the screws in place just to get it in, and then I use the drill to finish the putting the screws in. Remember when Nitra was measuring and y'all thought her hand was my hand? Well, she was measuring because we realized at that time that the hole for the can lights were a little bit bigger than our base, so we had to come up with an idea to remedy that. So you'll see we're about to put spackle on. I put the drywall tape up, and now we're just gonna put spackle over it just to fill in the holes. See how your man caught that like on the Bounty commercial? Anita would have fussed at me if I would have dropped it.
Just to be clear, family, I do not fuss. I express myself passionately. Y'all know how it is.
I'm applying a generous amount of spackle, and I'm pressing down hard as I'm applying it. And it's pink right now, but once it dries, it'll turn white. Since the spackle takes a few hours to dry and it's getting kind of late, we're just going to let it dry overnight. So I'm basically capping the electrical wires that I cut, capping them so I can turn the power back on so we can have power to the other lights until tomorrow. Okay fam, this is day 2 and the spackle has dried because it's white, and now I'm just gonna sand it, and I'm going ghetto, so got the vacuum cleaner. Anita's holding the vacuum cleaner while I'm sanding it, so dust won't fly all over the place. And I got all my gear on because I don't want dust getting in my hair and up my nose, my allergies, you know what I mean? I wasn't comfortable just having those 2 anchors and screws holding that heavy light fixture up, so I took it upon myself I went to Lowe's and bought some more anchor bolts and screws, and I'm just creating some new holes to help support. I didn't end up using those because you'll see in the video they kept messing up, so yeah. If you look in the hole in the middle of the base up into the ceiling, you'll see that there's no junction box. Typically there's a piece called a junction box that you can hook screws up to, but the way this can light was set up previously, it didn't have that. That's why I'm putting the additional anchors in there, because typically the junction box would have helped hold the weight of the light, the new light. And since this part won't be visible because it'll be covered by the actual pendant light housing, I don't mind putting as many holes as it takes up in here because no one will be able to see it anyway.
All right, family, so how are y'all enjoying Fred doing some narrating? I'm learning a lot just listening to him and working with him while he was getting this done. But y'all, okay, the drill is gonna make some real weird noise, and y'all just watch what happens. Did you get all the way in?
Yeah, we in business.
Yeah. You like a professor.
I go like a professor.
Yeah. Not your nose like that though.
Okay fam, take note of the AC vent to my left.
You see all this stuff flying.
You know, notice I came up out of that hot fisherman hat and mask and all that. This thing had me working. I was burning up.
Let's start with a screwdriver.
So the screws and the anchors on the other side went in well, but this side was giving me a hard time, giving me a run for my money. Come to find out, that vent behind me that I told y'all to take note of, that was to my left at the time. Well, the duct for that vent is running right over where I'm trying to screw these bolts and anchors in. That's what kept prohibiting me from putting it in there, but I finally made some adjustments, not on the ductwork, but on the screws, and it was finally able to get them screwed in.
Cut.
Action. Is that it?
Yep.
You look like you happy.
Kick my butt.
Whew, that was tragic. But now that I finally have the base up and supported, my next step is to go ahead and paint so that can dry and we can finish this pendant light installment or installation. Notice I'm back in my hot fisherman gear. I didn't want any paint splashing on me.
Hey y'all, it's Nitra back here. It's day 3. What I'm doing today is measuring how far I want the pendant lights to hang, and my thought process is I want the pendant lights, I want the background to be that cabinet up top because the lights are clear, they're glass, they're see-through, and I don't want to stand in the living room or any other area in the house and be looking at the pendant lights and like see right through them because that microwave, you know, has that black and silver color scheme. So I wanted the cabinets to be the background for the pendant lights so that they would really stand out. So what I'm doing now is I just have the tape measure and I'm measuring the wire, how much it needs to hang down from the base of the pendant light so that everything is just aesthetically pleasing to me. So yeah, these wires were a trip. They were all tangled up and I had to untangle them. But you know what? You can't stop a woman who is determined to get her home decorated.
What's up? You hungry? Okay. You got cold?
Yeah, I put dirty clothes and that's why I bought a tank top.
You want a t-shirt or something? Okay.
So Fred and I are empty nesters, and on this day our son was over visiting and he was washing his clothes. And just notice how I was asking if he was okay and checking in on him. Now listen to what Fred says when he comes in the room. And just to give you some information, Gabe is our 9-year-old nephew.
Hey, we got one of Gabe's jackets here if you want to put on Gabe. You want a jacket?
Hey, you know, I seen my crutches in the garage the other night, and I went to go try them on. I went straight down here.
So I got this drawn up, right? The first one. But when I pulled it through, see how this, I don't know if this, because this is all like tied up together. So I don't know what's supposed to happen there.
I really appreciate how when we're doing projects or when I have a project that I want to get done, Fred gives me the space and the independency to try things on my own, but he's always close by where I can call him and he will come and help me out. And so, yeah, I just really appreciate that about him. And he is getting it done for his girl. Oh, y'all see, I still have my gummies right there. If you've been here for a minute, you know I need my gummies to get projects done. They keep me going. But yeah, I really thank Fred a lot.
All right, now I'm just tying up the excess wires. I prefer to use electrical tape over like a zip tie. Just an extra layer of security for me. Okay, remember to turn the power back off or throw the breaker in the breaker box to the power supply. So you want to electrocute yourself. So basically now I'm just connecting the wires. I took the cap off from when I capped the wires off the other night to let the spackle dry. So now I'm connecting the existing home wire to the pendant lighting wires.
Okay, so Fred is finished putting everything together from the ceiling, and he's now taking our Norwax glass cleaner cloth and just going over all the smears and smudges. And he's going to get some gloves so that he doesn't put any fingerprints on anything, because we want to go ahead and be done when we're done. We don't have to worry about cleaning the glass or the chrome or whatever.
Nitra had to run upstairs, so while she was gone, I decided to get my boogie on. Yeah, until I hit the light fixture.
What'd you do? Did I hear something?
Yeah.
Why you look like that?
No reason.
There's a reason. The camera tell me.
Yeah, the camera told her.
You held it, hold it up.
I did.
Yeah, but I can only see your head up a little higher. There you go. Thank you.
So inside those chrome pieces right there that are hanging down are LED lights, and then Fred is actually inserting the crystal or the glass piece that the LED lights are going to shine off of, and I wanted y'all to see that. Here I'm handing Fred the actual glass enclosure that goes around the entire pendant light. Y'all, this is such a vibe. I mean, just wait till you see the reveal. Look at your handiwork.
I was just thinking, I'm gonna send school and say, look at my handiwork.
Babe, you did so good. When I tell you I am so in love with this pendant light, but more so with the process of my husband and I working together to create something in our home. It may not be perfect, but we did it ourselves. Be encouraged, y'all. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.